I don't settle. I demand.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Baker will get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
On the pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
19 like Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33. 20. What's that?
Here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irvin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irvin. And he will score. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it?
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Let's go.
Now Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Panther 6.
Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
Let's go, let's go.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Capture 11. Capture
Brings
11.
up 3rd and 3.
Milroe on 3rd down. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
That's good for a
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Buccaneers' 26-yard line.
Milroe going to throw it again. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
24-yard line.
Here we go. 70 range for Jeff Cougar 19.
Throwing is Milroe. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Keith Smith on the tackle. Brought down back at the
3rd
37.
and long.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Tag. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the left side, to Godwin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches. Get him?
That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
2. Hawk 7.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, go.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To throw again is Milroe. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. With Smith in Jigba. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
15 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Again, it's Milroe. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
That one is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. The run up the middle. It's Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Send a man in motion right. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneer
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. They swing this out wide to Irving. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Complete to Devin Bulk. It's a gain of 20. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing is Baker. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
180! Hey, 133! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. Pistol, pistol. Stop!
Baker to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Now a third and 2. Throwing is Mayfield. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdowns, Buccaneers. That is second TD catch of the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Red! 76!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he looks past the 40 and taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's second and 2.
Let's go now!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Come on. Let go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, one alert!
On first down is Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third and 13.
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. They'll bring this up to the 22. Mikey Smith. They're on the stop.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Second and 5.
Go. 18, 5, 65, go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a
Quick,
Seahawks.
19.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That is caught. Throw. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Forced out wide. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Come on, come on. Six the Eagles, six the Eagles, six the Eagles.
Milroe throwing on second down. He runs with it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Okay,
Here's a third down and 4.
here we go. Ready?
Now Milroe. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Irving. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
The kick is good.
Well, it turns out it was the 4th time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped. 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there and they say, all right, try to stop us a 4th. The defense can't keep him out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go! Ready?
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Yaya Diaby getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now it's Milroe. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
On the coverage.
79 Broncos!
Throwing is Milroe. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. Loose inside the 30. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. First down, here's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
180!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Open man, right side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's good. First down.
That's Ibuka in motion. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 29, here's second and 3. They go play action with Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Defended by Jamel Dean.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
65, Warriors, 70.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
Get it. Ready.
And that one incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come back.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Safety range. Safety range. Here we go. Start.
First and 10
Trap
at the
60.
39-yard
Trap
line.
60.
Milroe going to throw it again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Deputy. Viking 18.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Milroe now off the bootleg. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. On play action, Mayfield on the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. Baker going to give it to Irving. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Now Milroe on first down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On first down is Mayfield. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. First and 10. Shot. Mayfield.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
second down throw from Mayfield. That is good. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Buccaneers 36.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Go! 60 Eagles, go!
And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It covers 51 yards.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On the ready.
Third, they need 8.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Michael Dixon to kick
And
off
this is
for
what you
Seattle.
want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
17 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Now Mayfield. He'll get this completed. Man out of the backfield. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Here's first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
They send Godwin in motion.
13-yard line.
King. Real. Start.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is caught side of the end zone. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. Inside the 40.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. Finding room to the 20. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Seahawks take over.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
76.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point